Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to unbox the iPhone 15 and share my thoughts on this and compare it to the iPhone 14 Plus a little bit. While I unbox the phone, I'll share the general specs. The model was $800, comes with Super Retina XDR screen. This is aluminum, not titanium version, but it does come with a color-infused glass back, which I really like. The iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max alternately have titanium with tinted matte glass back. The other main difference in appearance is the action button is not on the iPhone 15, only on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. The iPhone 15 has a ringer silent button instead. Instead of the A17 Pro chip, the normal iPhone 15 comes with the A16 Bionic chip, which is pretty close, only a small downgrade. This has 16-core neural engine just like the A17 chips. First impression when I took this out of the box, it's a lot like my iPhone 13 Pro, except wow, it is so light and easy to handle. I've currently been testing out the iPhone 14 Pro Max as well, and I think I'll be using this a lot more just because of how light it is. It runs well and has a lot of privacy related prompts when starting up the iPhone for the first time, ensuring that I understood my privacy options. This is one of the main reasons I went to iPhone and stay with them. Clear the way they inform people about privacy. Android, I can't say the same for. It's like they're always trying to trick you into agreeing to something you don't understand. All my iPhones ran really well, and I'm not seeing a really big difference between this and the other models, just slight upgrades here and there. The design of the phone itself and appearance is a bit more rounded feeling in my hand. It doesn't feel so square-edged. The lightness of the phone definitely making it feel nicer to hold. I think it won't get dropped as often because of this. That heavy iPhone 13 Pro is always falling hard because it was heavy. Slips out of your hands easy if you're not careful. The iPhone 15 I got has USB-C, not the traditional Lightning, which will have me messed up a little bit, but I'll get used to it. Overall, the lightness of the phone and the consistent way the phone works for me model after model has me happy with this new one. Some people might say, oh, it's just like the last year's model. You don't need to change something that's already good. And all these other companies, instead of having a refined design, they're literally changing the design with every model. It's never a very good model. As opposed to iPhone, who is built on the same model year after year and just refining and tweaking it, that's when you're gonna get a better product in my opinion. So as far as the cameras go, I won't even review them because they're not very impressive in my opinion. I may do a slow motion test just to show off the slow motion effect because that can be pretty fun to use, but as a movie producer myself, I'll say that these seem to be really bad. They don't put too much thought into it. But if you're into making movies where people are gonna be looking real close, you do this for work, you are not gonna get away with using an iPhone to make these movies like they make it seem on the commercials. Not from what I've seen. I have over 10 years as a movie producer experience. You know, the cameras work, they do well for what they do, but it's like hit or miss. It either looks amazing or it just looks terrible. So in my opinion, getting that weight down is my favorite part about the new iPhone 15. I immediately knew this was gonna be my new phone for my business from now on just because of that. I prefer the aluminum too over the titanium because aluminum can get rid of heat pretty good. If it's built right, they put the aluminum in the right spots, it may really help this phone disperse heat properly. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you out when you're making your purchases. You can subscribe for free by clicking the subscribe button, and most important, click the bell so that when I make new videos, you can get the info before you spend your money on something you might regret.